Map it, using the flowchart. The flowchart is a graphic organizer designed to help learners sequence events or steps in a clear, logical order. It's especially useful when you're supporting the thinking skill of sequence, which is part of the blue organizing strand in the thinking framework. You might use a flowchart when you want learners to understand how a process unfolds over time, or when they're trying to retell a story, explain a life cycle, or outline a historical event. It can also support instructional writing, anything that has a beginning, middle, and end. To use the flowchart in your classroom, introduce the central concept or event. This might be a story being retold, the steps in a science experiment, or the stages in a real-world process like the water cycle. Ask learners to write the main steps or stages in the central horizontal boxes. This is where they map out the key sequence from start to finish. Around each step, there are supporting boxes. These are used to add extra detail, explanation, or context. Learners can note down causes, consequences, descriptions, or even vocabulary. As a group or individually, learners then talk through the sequence, helping to reinforce the logical flow and prompt deeper understanding. The visual structure makes it easier for learners to see the overall process and the relationships between steps. This is particularly helpful for planning writing, making presentations, or preparing for assessments. When learners can visualize how events unfold, they begin to see knowledge as something organized, sequenced, and structured, rather than random or disconnected.